Yo, I'm back like I left my car keys. We're here with another reaction house video. This one's from the local project. And if you haven't been here, the way I provide my opinion on these houses, I think about the context, I think about the concept, the circulation, the creativity, sustainability, uh, affordability, um, and if it looks like a typical house, it's gonna get rated low. But that's how I basically base my ratings off each house. And honestly, I just do this because it makes me a better designer, and this is fun. I like doing this. So let's get into it. All right, very exotic.
When you arrive, it's amazing the bird sounds that you hear in the environment, and there's a calmness that you get from looking into the forest and then watching the clouds go past. It really is an enjoyable place to be. I'm Paul from Paul Newman Architects up here at Cloudview at Springbrook. We're situated in a cloud forest, which is basically the pinnacle of the ridge. Within a day, there's quite a few changes, so it'll go from bright sunshine and then the clouds will come through the valley, basically encase the house, and this could stay for days. We get this burn-off effect sometimes in the afternoon where the entire valley then opens up. We can see from right down to Byron Bay and then back up to the Gold Coast. The valley below is part of the Yungabar Nation's country, and we're looking down across it over their sacred sites. The client approaches us to design a rainforest getaway. Part of the design was elevating the building up above the wet surrounding rainforest, so we could experience looking into the trees rather than being embedded into the forest. The site is isolated, which creates problems with construction. It's quite difficult to get materials up here. In the end, though, it creates a position for the house to be really quite secluded. So there's a double side to the isolation. The design of the building is laid out around a U-shaped plan. The main living spaces face the east, and then the secondary spaces, being the bedrooms and the en-suites, are part of the U. What the U did was provide us with a way of draining the water back into the central courtyard, which is important on this site because we're relying on rainwater. It also helped us in the rainforest is clearing the gutters, which sounds quite run-of-the-mill, but it actually is quite problematic up here. By draining the rainwater into the centre of the building, it's allowed us to lift the roofs up towards the rainforest. It's provided the practical and poetic solution in the one design, which I think is the backbone of the success of this project. Very early on, we decided to go against the norm of putting a deck out in front of our viewing. We are very exposed in this location, so we get quite a lot of strong winds coming up the valley. So we decided to tuck it away between the U-shaped plan to give a protected space. The materials on the project have to be very robust because of the moisture in the air. We're getting a lot of mould on most of the buildings up here. So we'd chosen a painted FC sheet to provide a robust solution. The interior was designed to be quite dark, which makes us focus outside the building into the forest.
Okay.
The main rooms are extensive use of glass, which is basically to take advantage of the view down over the valley and sideways views back into the rainforest. The timber ceiling extends from the inside to the outside of the building, and it follows the fold within the U-shaped roof that wraps around back towards the bedrooms. So we're getting this really nice construction joint above the kitchen and above this dining space as the timber ceiling folds back into the bedroom spaces. The stone flooring is a South American slate. Essentially, it's providing another dark background within the building. The internal cabinet work has a series of vertical routes included in the face. This reflects the vertical rainforest timbers that we see outside. And then each of the rooms, which is quite different.
First 10 issues of the publication.
All right, so it was nice. The cameraman or camerawoman, you guys definitely did your thing. Definitely captured the environment of where this house is being placed. Great job on that. I say the best shot is where is it? See here. The best shot. I think this is like. I think this might sound weird. It's either this. I'll say this. That shot, or if you want to be very basic and typical, like kind of obvious, is this shot. So now with this shot being one of my options, it seems like the house is designed around the forest, and the house is like trying to be a part of the forest. As you see on my other reviews, a lot of architects and designers are using black, and sometimes they don't have a good reason to why they use black. So then they just look like just following a trend. But with this individual, I think he had a great reason why. Because right off the bat, the way they started was in a very farther area, and it's like you kind of can't even see what his house is. And I think that goes with their concept of just they want this house to be kind of camouflaged in the whole environment. So the black really went well. I also like how when you walk in, you're walking into the middle, and you have like an entryway going inside, and while you have that little entrance, like the introduction within the movie, it's like this introduction is showing you that you can look. You're kind of like looking within the house, but you're really outside. So I like that, because I feel like that adds on to their concept of when they said using black, because they want using black inside because they want the individual to focus the view you're seeing. So I thought that was good. That was cool. That was a cool idea. I also like how they used the U shape, because it was. Listen, this is it could have been very easy just to use a square box, call it a day, and let the view do it, like do the rest. But they thought out of the box. They thought about the introduction of how the individual is going to see this. They thought about the concept of, hey, we want this house to blend in, which they did. I think they did a good job. Also, too, I like how they use the roof material to continue from within and to extending out. I feel like that adds on to their concept of. I feel like I'm getting like a limitless type of feel with this when I look at this. So I think that was a good job. I know they said they didn't want to use a balcony. I feel like, man, if you were able to just be on a balcony around here, or just like you able to, if they were able to add this feeling right here, where you're in the, where is it? Where you're in the, where is it? Excuse me. Where you're in the middle, you're walking in, and you're kind of like in this limitless type of feeling, and they add that in the front of the house or the east of the house. I think it would just continue on. I think it'd be a great addition. But so, not wrong with um, giving a little taste. Because sometimes doing too much is bad. Like it's crazy. 'Cause I was watching a Rick Rubin interview, and he said something. The guy asked him like, "How do you know some you have it's too simplistic, or you need to be more simplistic?" And he said like, you can have multiple guitarists on multiple layers of people playing guitars, and now just be multiple layers, and it would be it'd be like a lot. But then if you have one guitar player, it would sound like a guy playing a guitar. So there's a difference. It gives it more importance. So probably that's what they was thinking about. That's probably why they didn't want to use a balcony, or probably building code too. Building code always just sucks, but that's one thing about being an architect. You gotta be a problem solver, still get your ideas in. But yeah, I think they did a good job here. I think the interiors, they went all black in the interiors. I thought it was cool. I wish they used different colors. I like the brown they used too. That was cool. That was cool too. Man, I didn't even realize this shot. This shot is a good shot, bro.
Come back home.
This is a great shot. That's.
Come back.
I'm trying to do a video.
Yeah, but come back.
All right.
Come.
Okay.
You can do it again.
Okay. Man, that's my fiance. Anyways, this is a great shot. This is a great shot too. It's very cozy. I like the browns. Definitely like the browns. It went all black. Sometimes is that good though? Like, I understand what he said. He used black, so you will focus more on this limitless look. You're getting this everlasting look of this force, but could they have used something else? It's. I think one thing I could say about this, probably, you see how this we call it, I guess you can call it like a wood stud, and this wood stud right here. This one's vertical and this one's on an angle. If they would have angled all their studs on like this, you would get more of that look. Now, and you'll get more of that that visibility of seeing outside in this environment that they're doing. They're trying to show the individual inside, and it will kind of blur out that interior and exterior more better, because right here you see it's breaking apart, but you get more of a square footage if you put it on an angle. And I learned that from John Lautner. Yes, John Lautner. I'm a huge John Lautner fan. He's really good. Great architect. Great mind. But yeah, what do I rate this? Oh, sustainability too. Sustainability, I like how, because I like how they thought about angling the roof so the rain, they can reuse the rainwater. If I'm not mistaken, that's why they did it. I think that was a cool idea. Affordability, I mean, I think it's affordable. It doesn't seem like too expensive. It's not too big, so I think this is kind of affordable. Middle class, like high middle class. Like I said, always probably won't be no middle class 2027. But that's my hypothesis. Don't worry about that. Back to this. But yeah, high middle class, definitely. But 1 through 10, Paul, you did your thing. You did your thing on this. I think Simple was good. But man, I think the all black inside, I feel like something could have. I understand your reason. You want them to focus on the exterior when they're in the inside. But all black is so safe. Because we all know, when you do, like, black is good. Black is always good. But man, I don't know, something. But I'll give you a 7. I'll give you 7.5. I'll give you a 7. 7. A 7. But yeah, Paul, you did your thing. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's actually, before we go, let's see the comments. Let's see. Junior cabin. Oh, this is cabin at home. Is isolating. Okay, it can sometimes be hard to get material to. Okay, and you can say, I guess. All right. Let's see what the comments say. I want to take a moment to appreciate the cinematography. You guys had such a great way of showcasing houses. Yeah, that's cool. It has nothing to do with the house. But they did a good job with their recording. They did. I'll say decisions for dark exterior. I think, over a harsh white, the whole respects setting surrounding. Yeah, okay. I respect that opinion. I feel as though I've been in a retreat just by watching this video. It's such a calm thought. Yes, I definitely agree. In a no nonsense, straight talking architect simply explains his. Yep, I like that too. Sometimes they be capping. Sometimes they just be BSing. Yes. All right. It's based on the comments. You can see that a lot of people are focused on the location. A lot of people focus on the location. And how the house doesn't overpower the location. So this is a testament that shows you right here. If you're simple, if the location is beautiful, that means your house doesn't have to match the beauty. It has to be simple. Sometimes you just gotta put a dot on the white paper, and that's all you need. This is what Paul did. I respect the Paul. Alright, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you guys viewing. I catch you guys on the next one. Peace.